So I have a bunch of chocolate that my now retired teaching partner gave me. So I have a bunch of stuff I'm going to hang up, and then we're going to train. If you are curious, I did a bunch of cleaning out here. So move that over there. Seemed like it was kind of making a glare. But I'm currently down to, well, I have a mustache now, but I'm down to like 235 and a half, thereabouts. It fluctuates slightly, and I try to go on and off the scale 3 or 4 times just to get the average. So losing weight really effectively, not too quickly, thankfully, but quickly enough. But the stuff I'm going to hang up are various notes and pictures that I've gotten. This was not really a note. I don't even know where they got it from, but um, there was a teacher or a student parent lunch, and it started to rain, so they all had to come into the gym. And there was this nice parent who needed a chair, so I showed him, gave him my chair up into the front. Um, this is this was in the chocolate that my retired teaching partner gave me. So nice little note. Um, she's awesome. Let's see this one. This one is from Natalie. So just a nice note. That was really sweet. I think she gave me, she's such a sweetheart. I think she gave me a note just like this, and then like the next day, like 2 days in a row, she gave me a note that was just like this. So it was super sweet. So I'm sure in my pile of stuff, I'll find another one. But that's what we need for all of these. So we're gonna start hanging some of them up as I look through them. The method I kind of hang up these is they kind of overlap, so stuff gets blocked, I suppose, but I try to space things out well enough. I don't know how much I'll end up putting up, but at least have it out here so I can start working at it. Because it's something that throughout the school year I accumulate. I just hadn't really put stuff up. But at least get probably this wall here a little filled out. And they're just paper, so they don't need to be too specific. All right, let's find. So who wrote this one? Dilson. Oh, that's cool. So the parent wrote the note on the inside. Otherwise, their handwriting got really neat. All of a sudden, I said, "Thank you for playing Gaga." All the kids love Gaga. That's what's funny. A lot of the notes. Oh, this is Colin. Oh, I took a note from the. Oh well, should be all right. Christmas card for my brother. No, I'm a teacher, so not too far off. These are all things from my um, students or people I worked with. So I'm just kind of looking through 'em. I'll probably do the rest later though, because it was quite a lot. I don't want to just hammer things up for the next hour. Not that it would take an hour, but this one is tic-tac-toe in the front, and I love. Some of them you can tell are from the kindergartners. A butterfly from Spencer, or colored butterfly. This one, they got the blonde hair down, the blue shirt. That's actually pretty decent. And then Jasper, holiday card. This is from Jamie, a heart. This is my schedule that I don't need. This is my. Let's see. This is from a first grader. This is from the holidays. Nice little snowman on the front. This little holiday card. This is beautifully written. The cursive is beautiful. But just a note from a parent. That is actually trash. And this looks like a holiday note. A lot of Christmas ones. Robbie and Bob. This is from administrator, a thank you note. little tiny note. And then these little feather things are from Thanksgiving. A little like you can write stuff to other teachers and people write stuff for you. This was from my now retired teaching partner from the beginning of the school year. So a really nice note from her. This beautiful picture. Chicken. And nobody is saying anything, Mohammed, so I guess that answers your question. Someone asked, do you want to fight? I'm not really going to, I don't know, what do you want me to say to that? Yes, no, maybe so. So these are some from my niece for donation things. Look at this awesome picture. Christmas card from my teaching partner. A family card. Actually, it's beautiful handwriting. But note from my sister. I guess this is a note. Thank you for teaching me. So this is from April 2nd, Spencer. This is a note from the other admin. Christmas card from my parents. And they gave me some money for grad school. It's a picture of my sister with her soon-to-be husband and all of their children. Oh, and it's a save the date, which I already knew about. for July 13th. So I'm busy that day. I'm going to be lifting here soon. I'm just looking through stuff for my students. I took that out here because if you look at my channel, I just posted like a, I guess kind of like a overview of the shed because I just did a bunch of work with it. I don't really know what this is, some sort of tongue. Um, and then ATG stickers from probably when I got this shirt. Honestly, I think they put some in there. But yeah, I'm going to be lifting here in a sec. And maybe put some of these stickers up. If they come off. I'm not going to fight it that hard. All things Jim. Oh, there we go. So we'll throw some stickers up. Cool. Yeah, those have been sitting around for a while. So that will be trash as well. So mixed amongst the student stuff, I have some trash. I also have some chocolate. These little, what are they? Oh, crackle bars. They're like Crunch bars. I guess Hershey doesn't. I thought Crunch was like a Hershey brand, but I think it's not. But they're essentially mini Crunch bars. Cool. Enjoy some of these. All right. I had a little bit more coffee to drink. Not much. Eating some chocolate, drinking some coffee. I was looking through some stuff that students and other teachers and stuff gave me. And then I'm going to be training here soon. Probably once I finish the coffee. Well, not a big fan of peanuts and chocolate, but can't go wrong with stuff. It's chocolate. You can't go wrong with that. Although dark chocolate is the best kind of chocolate. That is for sure. Not even close. No, I'm a teacher with a mustache. But my brother is, or was. Nope, I've been a teacher. It's the only job I've had. I guess real job. Other than me, like a camp counselor and an umpire. I'm phys ed. I did special ed for 4 years. And now phys ed for 5. This year, now that it's done, has booked me more years as a phys ed teacher than as a special ed teacher. Sounds like something you could do if you're good at art, which I am not. But that does sound like a good idea. But I have a bunch of like random pieces of wood that I just want to use, not to necessarily cover the foam, but to have spots to put stuff up. So basically, just make walls. So I'm not hammering nails through the actual wall of the shed. I told you, PE, physical education. But yeah, 4 years special ed, and I taught grades 4, 5, and 6 when I did that. And then for the first 4 years of, well, first year of physical education, I had K to 6, and then it turned to 1 to 6. And now at my new school, it is K to 2, so smaller grade band. Unfortunately, I'm a Browns fan. What I teach really is I'm gonna make up what I teach. I might just sit here and eat all this chocolate since I have hit a new low body weight today. But all right, get my dance shoes on. Mom, I'm here tilted. I didn't respond to every message in the chat. Now not responding to me. He is now but the shoe on the other foot. Maybe I'll weigh 300 pounds by the end of this training session. You have a good one, CW. Nine three. I'm 9 foot 3 inches. I'm a medical marvel. Muhammad, I literally just posted a video where you can see the inside of my shed. So I mean, I don't know what more I could do for you, buddy. You can see every angle of it, but I'm busy. I'm eating chocolate. I don't really want to pick the phone up, and carry it around. Hmm. 500 pounds. 9 foot 3, 300 around 500 pounds. Alrighty, nothing left to do other than start training. Got some chocolates that are left over there, but the goal today is to get up to 110 for a double if I'm able to, and then to do double in the snatch, and then 140 in the clean front squat and jerk. We'll see how that weight's feeling. If the knee doesn't feel good when I do 120, then I don't mind doing something like 130. Daniel, leave me alone. I'm trying to eat chocolate. I'm wholesome maxing too. I put up some more stuff, but also reorganized the shed. You gotta flip a baseball around, pretend like I can still throw it. Although, if I tried to throw this as hard as I could, my elbow might explode, or probably my shoulder. I've never had any sort of elbow pain, so my shoulder would probably explode because I'm too strong now, and I don't have any baseball training. So don't tempt me. I'll go throw it at my hill, skip it up the hill. Although there's rabbits that live in there, I don't think they'd very much like if I started throwing a ball at the hill. It was actually like when I coached baseball after my first 2 years of teaching, because I hadn't thrown since I stopped playing baseball in college, so a couple of years off, and I was throwing consistently. Um, I started to like unlearned a lot of the bad habits, so I started, what in my opinion, I felt like I was throwing a lot harder, but I would throw because I was the pitching coach. I'd go hang out with the pitcher before the game, and then usually when the pitcher was done, I'd throw 5 pitches or something. But I remember I strained my lat, like under, I guess my lat or something below it, but I strained a muscle in my back throwing, and then not that that's necessarily an indicator you're throwing hard, but I was like, oh, I'm actually like I'm throwing harder than my body wants to allow me, and I was lifting a lot. Like I was very. That was one of the reasons I think I was throwing a lot harder. I was significantly stronger than when I did play, and I was like, oh, I can, I can actually injure myself. Thankfully, it was pretty minor, but um, heck yeah, yeah, it buzzed the summer buzz. I got a mustache now. I'm gonna probably leave the mustache on, um, but and I just don't like having a lot of hair. It's nice to just buzz it off. The mustache, I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep that, but it's hard to exactly see on video because it's flesh colored, but it actually is like it's not like faint. It actually is there. It's just really light because it's blonde. So unfortunately, the flesh colored mustache is hard to exactly see. But yeah, Danny, if you want to see the shed how it looks now, it's a lot more open. I actually have a chair to sit. I put a little video of that just to show there. But you can kind of see in the background how you can see the plates that are over there now instead of kind of on the other side. That's just one of several things that I did to make the space more open. Yeah. You can come over. Dude, I fixed the whole shed too. There's a whole spot for you. There's 2 seats now. I cleaned the whole back area. I will actually flip it and show you, Justin, since you popped in. I have a mustache now, Justin. I don't know if you noticed that too. But I'll walk out here and flip the camera. So, I don't know if you ever realized, I forgot about it for like a year. But I have a weight tree, and it was up there. And so I took out the shelf that was there, just pulled it out. It was nailed in. And so the blocks fit in there. So now you can actually walk in and not have to step over that. Put all the rubber stall mats over there. So then if it does get damp, then it doesn't get wet, or the wood itself doesn't get wet. But yeah, this is fits right at this spot at a weird angle, but so I have easier access to it. And then all the stuff kind of stuffed up there. This actually, hilariously, see if I can see the red mark. I'll move this way. So you can see I have like a little bit of a red mark up there. And as I was pulling this tree out, this crash pad came down and the Velcro part hit my forehead. It hurt really bad. It was kind of hilarious because it actually it didn't fall very hard, but because it's Velcro, it just like smashed my forehead in a weird way. But but now there's a chair, 2 chairs, I guess. The bench is still there. But I spent some of the day doing that and yard work and did a lot of cleaning of the shed. But it's much more open now. So now Jim's gym has more space. Clean and press. I mean, I just started, so I'll be here for a while if you're going to drive over. Then I'm going to start with snatching and clean jerking. The same thing as I did last Saturday. Me and Nuz got in a very heated back and forth religious debate. It's not a very. I mean, I'm gonna try to double 110 in the snatch and clean front squat jerk 140 at the most. So not really, but heavier. But it's a low IQ debate. That was pretty lit though. He did he did admit that his knees aren't bad anymore. So he doesn't have an excuse not to squat. So if he talks about not being able to squat, then he said himself that his knees aren't bad anymore, which I find hilarious because he won't squat. Ugh. I mean, 65 is pretty generous. It might be 65 when he's playing League. I think that's probably where his IQ kind of peaks out. Once he's onto anything that's not a video game, it probably is pushing single digits. Ugh. I mean, if you make food, I'll eat it. I'm not. I'm like at 235 right now, so I'm cutting weight pretty easily. I'm not worried about eating too much or, having a large. Like I can portion food. If you just make a vat of bacon, then I probably wouldn't prefer that, but it's up to you. I don't mind either way. I know. Well, the way I'm planning on doing it, I told Megan this too, but I'm gonna be spending the night with them, then the morning doing grad school work, which I asked Megan to ask you, but I would prefer I can bring a laptop, but I prefer to use your computer for my grad work because your computer is gonna run better than my laptop. But I'm gonna sit there and try to get as much as my class done as I can, and then come here in the evenings and train since I'm only about 15 minutes from here. Shower and stuff, so I don't need to shower at your guys' place, but come here and train, shower, and then go back for the night. I think on one of the days, I either have an event to go to with old teachers during the day, or a doctor's appointment on an I forget. I actually have like 3 things to do next week. None of them are like going anywhere or like being gone for like a day or whatever. I mean, it's only a couple days anyway, so. This is in the Balkans, Joey. I'm a Balkan lifter. in Afghanistan. That's pretty lit though. All right. We'll do a single there, 90, 100, and then double at 110. All right. Otter. Yeah, no, I'll have someone stand behind me and catch the weight if I miss it. drop front, but still felt pretty easy. So now we try to double, now we try to do 110 after we get some chocolate. So this will be a top set. Hit it for a double. All right. You don't break your back from snatching. Triple though. a very slow dribble. Not bad though. I try to be. Much happier with the second and third rep. The first one wasn't very good. So now clean, front squat, and Yorks. I live in the Balkans. I'm a local Balkan lifter. I mean, you could probably guess based on the background, the country, for sure. But I guess some Googling would tell you what state I probably live in. That was good. Well, I'm not from NC. Are you from the army? Is the army a place? Are you from the army? Not anymore. It's summer break. I'm unemployed till August. I'm a teacher. Do I look like I'm in a school right now? Guys, I don't work till August. So what happens to teachers in summer? They don't work. I think I lift weights while I'm like. The amount of stupid that you compacted in such a short statement, it's actually impressive. Very efficient. But right to 110, and then assuming this feels all right, we'll go to 140. If it feels off or something, then we will do something less or stop. Feels pretty good. We're actually going to swap to the heavy reps for the 140. Why can't I be lifting weights on a Saturday? It's fun. It's because they don't have barbells at the club. I can't think of a more enjoyable way to spend my Saturday night. Lifting heavy, relaxing. Maybe, boss. Yeah, I'm putting on the heavy wraps. That actually didn't feel bad. The lifts feel weird today. Like I'm not feeling like I'm pulling it fast, but I feel like I'm catching it really high. Which, it's not like they feel slow, but I don't know. It's just, I guess maybe I'm connected to the bar better today. But yeah. I almost forgot to do the front squat with 110. I catch my cleans so low. My brain was like, you already did a front squat. My fitness watch griefed me today. I was mowing the yard, weed whacking the hill. Said I did 0 steps. Halfway through mowing, it's like, what kind of workout? Are you on a bike? I don't know if it can sense like the vibrations of the mower. If it like, it's not like I'm running in the yard fast enough, but I think because it assumed I was on a bike, it was like, you're not walking, you're trolling me. I got grieved. All right. I think maybe we pop some tunes on too. If my phone will turn on. My trap phone. Pretty impressed I got around the filter. Oh, there it goes. All right. Joel's coming. They're always here. They're always here. I think my other phone connected too. Let's get this one. All right. A little Panic at the Disco? For sure won't be copyright here. Whew. I went for 2 front squats. Yeah, I just ran out of gas. We'll try it one more time though. Just gotta commit harder to the jerk. It's definitely there. I just have to know that even if I'm tired, I can still throw it up. You can't get the disco, is not it? That's the problem. I swear I get asked that so much. Are you in the army? Where are you stationed? Or you need a spot for that snatch. I only spot people on snatches in the country of India, and I am not Indian. All right. It's a shed, my guy. All right, deadhead. Come together. Come on. I was right there. Yeah, so 145. It's 1 plus 1 plus 1. Pretty confident I can do 140 for 1 plus 1 plus 1. I don't want to do it again the same way. I'm definitely feeling the speed, or like the fatigue, like exponentially go up on that second rep of the front squat. I think I'll try that again next week though. They were definitely, nah, I think I'm gonna go actually do 140 this week. We're gonna throw a belt on. So we're gonna take the clip off. So we're gonna stay at 140 and try it again. Everything about that felt better. Even like, I felt more confident in the jerk. So we're back to 140. My legs, do something. I haven't felt my left knee at all, which has been really good. But third time's a charm. We're gonna go back to panic at the disco. Listened to this song probably 50 times today. The whole time I was doing yard work. Necesito más piernas. Might be it. I haven't worn a belt in a while. Come on. That was a lot. More front squats. 6 reps. 3x2 front squat. Oh my goodness. I must say, I have so much gusto after the first front squat. And then I started the second one, I was like, oh, this is heavy now. Clean always jumps right up. First front squat was easy. But for me, especially getting the simulation of a difficult clean with that additional front squat, whereas any front squat is certainly good. But really, the only difference was committing a little bit harder, but just trying to push it back just a little bit more. So that first one I lacked the confidence because of the fatigue, and the second one I pushed just a little bit in front, and the last one was real good. Now as far as strength work, I think I'll do some bands. I'm actually curious. Oh, well, I didn't do anything last Saturday. I remember we went to your uncle's for that, and I didn't want to do anything anyway. I didn't have to convince myself not to do anything. So, I done a pressing session earlier this week. What did I do overhead press last Thursday? Power snatch day. I mean, I could in theory do pulls, but I'm gonna do them tomorrow anyway, so there's no reason to do them today. I think I just get a sick pump. Jimbo, come here with that slander. Full name is Jim by Billy Joe Ray. Workout went well. Now we're just doing accessories. I'm gassed though. Those front squats wear my soul out. Thank goodness I had all of this chocolate out here with me. Whoop. Well, I was kind of mentally ready too. Even if I would have missed that, I was going to be probably my last clean and jerk attempt anyway. Especially, I kind of knew after that, when I last at that second front squat, I was like, alright, I actually don't have more sets, more attempts. Just with how fatiguing it was. But obviously I would like to do that, not on the third attempt. If I try that or a little bit more next week. Maybe not 2 reps. But I should kind of always do a front squat before I do a jerk. When I'm just normally training. I don't even want, this one's got peanuts, so I don't even want it. It's wasteful, but it be like that. Oh. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get a sick arm pump. Oh. That was good though. Triple in the snatch. Clean 2 front squats and a jerk, 140. And really, even though it took me 3 attempts to do, all the cleans felt really good. From a technical standpoint too, which is nice. And jerks didn't feel bad, they were just pushed out in front. It was very typical. But a lot of it was the fatigue from the front squats. It's hard to do jerks when you're fatigued from the cleaner the front squat. Whew. Whew. Oh. Alright, Mr. Know-It-All. Get these plates off. Best part is I haven't felt my left knee at all. So I was able to fully attempt or commit to all of the lifts. So hopefully I'm past that. That certainly made jerks hard. I'll leave that there. Every day is leg day. Now we're gonna do the least fun part, get an arm pump. This song is really good. It's by Chakai, I think is his name. It's called Escape. Probably Jacay. J-A-C-A, or no, it's Jackal. That's not an I. I'm blind, even with glasses. It's Jackal. J-A-C-A-L. But that'll be the song I'll listen to the rest of this session. It's a good one. So the rear delt flies and biceps to superset. Roll these out. Aren't you too sweaty? This superset till probably the biceps start to get tired. do one more set each. I think that was 4. I don't know. Just doing reps of 10, or sets of 10. Pretty triceps then. That sounds like it. Why do you do calf raise? Do you do calf raises first? Do you do your list in that order? That sounds terrible. Sounds like by the time you get to squats, you'd be cooked. I always do pulls last, but also don't do bodybuilding, so I don't know what your focus is. I couldn't imagine doing squatting well after I do pulls, but if you're just doing reps, I guess it doesn't particularly matter. Alright, so with these, we'll do overhead extensions, and then kind of like flies, I guess, like chest flies. Sets of 10 still. Not really any sort of chest pump, but wasn't quite enough resistance to elicit that. Well, I'm just thinking of your order of exercises. Like, if you do calf raises first, that's the smallest muscle you work on, and deadlifts is probably the most systematically fatiguing, and squats being the most technical of those three. Me personally, well, I mean, I don't ever train calves. My calves are big enough. But if I was going to train calves, it would be last, and I would do deadlifts after squats. But I'm also worse at squats. I would never try to like do a deadlift workout and then squat. But that just sounds brutal. I mean, if you're doing all those lifts, I mean, you're gonna get a good session, and that's for sure. You're gonna get a good workout in. That's for sure. Oh, I have so much space here now to just get my stuff off. Ugh. Whew. But a little accessory work too. It's easy to hit arms well if you have enough of a resistance band. This one. Alright. That's all she wrote, so go and enjoy the rest of my Saturday night. Deuces.